India and Rome had a long and fascinating history of trading with each other that spanned over centuries. The trade between the two regions was mainly focused on the exchange of luxury goods such as spices, silk, and precious stones. In fact, the demand for Indian goods in Rome was so high that it created a huge trade deficit for the Romans. The trade between India and Rome can be traced back to the 3rd century BCE. At the time, the Roman Empire was rapidly expanding and seeking new sources of wealth and power. India was renowned for its spices, which were highly valued throughout the ancient world for their medicinal and culinary properties. The Romans were interested in Indian spices such as pepper, cinnamon, and ginger, which were used to flavor their food and wine. These spices were transported from India to Rome through the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. The trade was so profitable that it became a major driver of the Roman economy. Apart from spices, India also exported silk to Rome. The Roman elite were particularly fond of Indian silk, as it was of high quality and had intricate designs. In exchange for Indian luxury goods, the Romans exported a variety of goods such as wine, olive oil, and glassware to India. The Roman glassware was particularly popular in India, and it was used to make beads and bangles. The system was not sustainable, however, and although the Roman state made up to a third of its income from import taxes of Eastern trade goods, the international commerce threatened the long-term stability of the Roman economic system. Most of the product that the empire received from India were perishable consumables like spices that could not be produced in the West, due to the environmental conditions. The Romans had no comparable product that could meet the cost of acquiring these goods from distant markets. So the Romans had to export gold coins to pay for spices, incense and pearls. As Pliny explains, both pepper and ginger grow wild in their respective countries, yet here we buy them by weight, using so much gold and silver. The trade between India and Rome had a significant impact on both regions. It led to the growth of cities and ports in India, such as Kaveripattinam and Arakmedu. These ports have only been recently excavated and served as important trading centers for the exchange of goods between India and Rome. They also became centers of cultural exchange, where Indian and Roman traders, scholars, and artisans mingled and shared their ideas and traditions. Legend has it that the ancient port city of Kaveripattinam had to face the wrath of the sea. The then Chola king, who was anguished by the death of his son, had forgotten to celebrate the annual Indra festival. This infuriated the gods and caused the city to be destroyed by the sea. The actual reason for the destruction of the city, as anticipated by the National Institute of Oceanography, was the periodic sediment erosion and tsunamis. The trade between India and Rome was an important chapter in the history of both regions. It led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures, and contributed to the growth of their economies. The legacy of this trade can still be seen in the many cultural and artistic treasures that have survived from ancient India and Rome. It serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring connections between different regions, and the importance of trade as a force for cultural exchange.